What's going on, guys? Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. Of course, hanging with my little bossy in a basket. Mega good vibes. And, ooh, these are falling all over the place. I'm going to dive right into the Divine Masculine's energy here because the main card that I'm getting is like loneliness. And I feel like this reading is going to be for those of you who have been in separation for quite some time. I feel like that's catching up to you guys now. And it's time for reconnection, and I can heavily feel that because it's the divine masculines that are the ones that are being pushed to initiate communication. So that's how I know it's really, the energy is moving along. A lot of the divine masculines are feeling that need to connect, and it has to do with like healing energy. I feel like the divine feminines will always, energetically and spiritually, you'll always be there to assist, is what I'm getting. Because for a lot of you, I'm getting that many of your masculines are getting ready to initiate communication and reach out. And as much as you will never speak to them again or never communicate with them again, and you're on to, your own path, I feel like if they do reach out, many of you are not going to turn your back. And I feel like right now this reading is for those who, like your masculines, they may need you in some way or need your healing. It could be your energy, okay? Because I feel like, okay, we have earth signs popping up. You could be a Taurus, you could be a Virgo, you could be a Capricorn. We have the energy of Ace as well here coming up. You have a way of helping them to heal, or it could just be like the sound of your voice, because I'm seeing someone who's like very grounding. Earth signs have a tendency to be that way. Taurians are very fixed, so you have a way of, I feel like you have a way of handling your divine masculines, okay? You know exactly what to say to soothe them or help them to continue to move along this whole twin flame path. Okay, because right now I feel like energetically, many of you are just trotting along and your divine masculines are having a harder time like emotionally with the separation or the like no communication. Some of them just need to know that there's somebody else here that knows exactly what it is they're going through or experiencing, and I feel like you're that person. Otherwise, there's nobody else to talk to about some of the things that they may feel or go through. And that's weird for, I feel like, a lot of your divine masculines to say or admit, or it puts them in this really weird energy, but they feel lonely without you. Okay, so many of you are getting ready to communicate again, and I feel like the universe is orchestrating it because the divine masculine simply cannot take it anymore. Okay, so get prepared. I feel like it could be an amplified message for those of you who are earth signs. It doesn't have to be. But again, because it's coming up, it could just be one of those things where grounding is needed for a lot of your divine masculine. So for those of you who are not earth signs, it could just be a message that when they do communicate or reach out, it's that energy about you, or when you're like that, or when you're in that place of like making them feel really relaxed. They crave that, or they're missing that in some way. Okay, let's see what else is coming up. Okay, so we have stability, harmony, flow. And we also have ego, vanity, and pride. I don't know why I'm getting with this card, but they may hesitate on reaching out because they don't know what your reaction is going to be. So that's why I think I got that message for those of you. I don't know why I'm hearing air signs, but for those of you who just might have a tendency. Oh, sorry guys, I had to burp. For those of you who may have a tendency to just kind of be cutthroat, okay? Or just very maybe dismissive, or you might be in that energy of like perceiving them as, oh great, now you want to communicate type of thing. I feel like it's maybe a message through this reading that communication is coming, and maybe they desire grounding from you, okay? Because you do at times, for those of you who are air signs, I believe that is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, you could switch it up and you could provide very clear-cut, wise counsel to someone. And I feel like that's part of your divine masculines needing that. But you're first going to have to be just kind of grounded, and maybe that's what they may miss from you, okay? And now with stability, flow, and harmony, this could be part of why it is they need to connect with you again, okay? This could be off for a lot of your divine masculines, and that's why I'm getting a lot of them feel lonely. And for some weird reason, they can be vulnerable with you, and you might be somewhat of a stranger. And you guys will know what I mean by that. If it's like if you've hardly communicated with your masculine in the physical, or you guys might have this kind of secretive connection, it doesn't mean that it's not absolutely profound, okay? And I feel like a lot of your masculines may want to get back into this state of having a lot of harmony and flow, and it's going to take connecting with you or being vulnerable with you just to hear you tell them, like, you got this, like, you're good. You just have a way of talking to them, but I feel like when you say it, they know it's true because they may pay very close attention to the way that you manifest or you live your life as their divine feminine counterpart. Just kind of, I'm getting very like whimsical, witchy. It's like things are always working out for you. You don't feel sorry for yourself. You just keep moving. They miss that, okay? And a lot of them might just be like they're being hit with it really hard. And I feel like as the divine masculine energy, they're expected just to like, you know, pull up their socks and keep it moving. Which ideally, I mean, they should, you know, because if anything, our divine masculine energy is there to protect us, right? But I feel like it's okay to want that divine feminine, that touch of that divine feminine to come in and soothe you, especially spiritually and energetically, because no one in their life can do this for them, okay? That's an important part of being on this whole twin flame journey, and that's why that desire exists for your twin. And once you meet your twin and make eye contact with them in this lifetime, that person is always going to be that person, and only that person is going to be able to help lift you in that way or remind you somehow. That's why your twin flame is so comforting during times of like distress. It's like even in times where you might like hate them or you're in separation, if you like have a moment where you break down, you might crave them, right? Like you might even like sulk or cry and kind of, you know, reach out to them or call for them. I know my divine masculine shared that with me, and those were one of the things where I was like, oh my God, me too. And it was just such a vulnerable moment, but it's like, yeah, like I definitely know what you mean, and it's so weird to do that because of the dynamic. But, you know, again, those are, for me, I think one of the biggest signs that you're kind of weirdly on this whole twin flame journey, and that it's very much a real experience. But yeah, at this time, it's just one of those moments where a lot of your masculines, they really desire to reach out to you or connect with you because they want to get back into the flow of things, feel stable again, feel harmony or peace in their life again. And it doesn't matter what the circumstances are, like even if they're in another situation or you're in another situation, I feel like unbiased support and wise counsel is something that you tend to provide for this masculine, and they really, really miss that, okay? It's definitely a reading about your divine masculine here. Okay, winter is going to be significant, so don't be surprised if they may reach out before winter hits or even during winter, because that's where that rebirth is going to take place for many of them to get back that stability. I feel like that's why it's important for a lot of them to communicate with you, because like they're in this place of healing. I'm getting worn down when I see this card. That's why maybe rebirth is needed. A lot of your masculines, they may go into like some kind of hermiting after reaching out to you. Don't be surprised by that either. Like they'll end up communicating with you after like a really long time and then just go silent. It's because of this rebirth energy here. I feel like a lot of you are going to provide wise counsel about some of this stuff. I mean, I don't know why, but you're going to end up being just kind of straight up with them and be like, you're getting too old for some shit. Like you really need to take it easy, and you know, because a lot of you can sense, right? Like if they're tired or if they're exhausted, many of you might spit things out about them energetically that you're picking up on that they haven't even told you about, but you know for sure, like it's what's affecting their energy. And I feel like these are the times they're just blown away by you. Okay, a lot of your masculines, I don't know, they're craving you in like this, it's like you are their medicine woman, or it's like this very like best friend kind of energy, but it's like, you know, okay, I don't really want to talk to you right now, but if you really need help, then sure, what's up? What do you need? This kind of love-hate relationship, I feel like, is what they kind of miss about you. They could be dreaming about you a lot as well. They smile a lot when they think about you, or they feel at peace when they go to bed at night. They may send you the most messages as well as they're going to bed, because I feel like it brings them a lot of comfort to talk to you. And that's something else that many of you may not realize that your masculine may do. But yeah, I feel like sorry guys, give me 1 second here. There we go. Yeah, I feel like they talk to you, okay? And just a side note, like if they are with somebody else, this person also knows that they may do this, because I do see many of your masculines may whisper your name, or they may have dreams where they say your name, okay? And so a lot is coming up in terms of many people knowing that there's a reset on this connection, or the need for two people to reconnect, and there's nothing that is going to stop it. And I feel like no one's going to interfere, because I feel like the state of mind that this masculine is in, it's like people around them know, okay? Even people around them know. Their family and friends may be even encouraging them to just say hello. Like, if you really feel so out of whack, just reach out to this person. You know, the closest people to them may be encouraging them to reach out to you, Divine Feminine, because they know how it goes, okay? Especially if your masculine has shared a lot. Like, I see like their closest family and friends rolling their eyes about this whole twin flame journey between you two. You know, this whole long journey, never-ending journey between you two. And the advice is just to reach out, okay? And I'm also hearing too, like the people closest to your Divine Masculine may be telling them things like, yo, like this Divine Feminine, you know, like they're not gonna, you know, treat you in any certain type of way. They will respond, they will hear you out, because I feel like these people know your character, okay? And how they know your character is how highly your Divine Masculine speaks of you, or how much of a high regard your masculine holds for you. And they know, because they know that your Divine Masculine has never let go of this connection, okay? So they may be encouraging your Divine Masculines to go ahead and reach out, because they could see that this connection may be really affecting them, okay? But yeah, overall, they need peace, or you may bring them peace, okay? And this third eye clarity as well has a lot to do with going into hermit mode, because I feel too, like when your winter is giving me a clean energy, so I feel like when many of you communicate with your Divine Masculines, they get back on track. Okay, so I don't know how that might be significant, but like they could give up bad habits, or remember to be like, okay, you know what, I'm strong enough to like cut out these bad habits. Like I need to go and hit the gym every day. I need to drink more water. And you may have this tendency about yourself, Divine Feminine, okay, to maybe kind of keep these habits, or maybe you have certain spiritual practices that you may share with your Divine Masculines, like telling them to take salt baths, or to light incense, or like certain things like that they're just not used to hearing, or nobody around them knows or believes in. They take it seriously. Like, I want you guys to know they take it seriously. You may feel like you're just talking and it's going in one ear and coming out the next, but they do. They listen and hold on to a lot of everything. I feel like everything that you've said, like there's certain things that you have said that you might feel like, why am I even telling them this? It is so fucking weird. But they hold on to it, okay? And I feel like a lot of them are needing that from you at this time, okay? I'm going to put this deck down, and let's go ahead and wrap up this reading with messages to really soothe, I feel like, the Divine Masculines, because I feel like they are really looking forward to communication or reconnection. Okay, can we get a message for this connection between Divine Masculine and Feminine? Okay, what do they both need to know about the energy of reconnecting with one another in the physical? This could be talking, emailing, texting, two people that are drawn to one another right now. What is the overall outcome? Okay, so we are getting true love, and I feel like that's why a lot of the Divine Masculines may be getting that advice from people closest to them. It's like, you know, don't forget that this is how you feel towards this person. Okay, so this is the romance of a lifetime. I want to get more. Okay, yeah, there you go. True love and soulmate. And I feel like that's why they know that you're gonna assist them. Okay, this is a lifelong journey between you two, and believe me, the energy I've been picking up on, guys, like your masculines need you. Okay, well, not this bullshit about you know, we don't need anybody and you're not supposed to need people. Fuck all of that shit. They're like, I need my divine feminine. I need you. Look out for song synchronicities around that message. Okay, I need you. Okay, they need you because it feels gray. It feels gray without you being around. Like, they need you. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone is coming up. It's like their world feels dull, and everybody close to them knows it. They know when they're in communication with the divine feminine because there is a pep in their motherfucking step. I don't know why I curse. Normally I do not. But I feel like that's that masculine energy that's coming through. Like, that's what they're missing, is like that swag, that confidence that they have. You give that to them, divine feminine. It's worn off. It's worn off because you lock it off, right? A lot of you lock that shit off. A lot of you have not been in communication with a lot of your divine masculines, and they are seeing that tire go flat, that bread go stale, okay? Karmic energies around them too. Karmic energies are out of gas. They're out of steam. They don't know what else to do because when the divine feminine goes MIA, there's no energy to steal from, right? That's how your divine masculines know. There is a deep connection here between you two, and they need you, straight up. Okay, yes, this is your soulmate, and we also have romantic feelings. Okay, so I feel like the minute you guys start communicating again, this stuff is going to come rushing in. So yeah, just do with that what you will. Be mindful, pump your brakes, whatever you got to do, but just be prepared for Pandora's box opening up again between you two, because somebody really wants it. This divine masculine is, when they see something that they want, they're going to get it. And I feel like it's communication. It's you. They need you. You know, otherwise they're going to continue feeling the way that they're feeling, which is drained, or just that there's no muse, there's no motivation or inspiration. Okay, so you two need to connect, I think, for that purpose. Okay, and, you know, the divine feminine's like, oh, okay, so I give all this great energy. What do I get in return? Oh, you'll see. You'll see, divine feminine. Okay, romantic feelings. You'll see. Okay, your feelings are real and worth exploring. All right, I'll leave it there, guys. You take it easy, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, take care, guys. Bye.